Okay, welcome to War Master Podcast, second video in our little SS German bolt action unboxing and stuff. So we've got a Citadel scrapey tool. Hopefully you can see everything properly. We're going to get in here, we're going to have a look what I bought as my second purchase. This was only about a tenner. I think it may have been a little bit more than that, obviously. You get them direct from Warlord, but 10 quid. So we have a sniper, we have a flamethrower. I'm not quite sure why they're sitting down like that. And Panzer Shrek. Also contains 3 bolt action order dice. Well, I mean, the bolt action order dice are 16 more. They're almost £1 each, aren't they? So you get £3 worth of order dice in this team, and they're only cost me about 10 or 11 quid. Again, so medium late. In here we have looks like we've gone to resin now. Warlord resin. God, this is hard work. This clamshell. Oh my god, I might have to pause the video. I must be getting old. So packed by Key. We have. I haven't really had a lot of Warlord resin to look at. I think these might be. Oh no. I wonder if these are the ones that they use in the SOP cast machines rather than the ones that they traditionally cast upside down like this. Drop cast or whatever that's called. Because I did a tour of the Warlord factory and they have both drop cast and SOP cast. Oh, I believe that's it's like equivalent, yeah, like metal miniature spinning, but in resin. Okay, so no miscast that I can see so far, but I'm doing this quite quick. That is quite cool. Look at that camo on there. That's brilliant. That's not going to work so well in my bloody scheme, is it? Because I was planning on doing everything bloody grey. Well, that's a. There ain't going to be no grey on this guy, is there? Because he's got camo built into him. Look a bit funky if that was just grey camo. Because why would you have grey camo? He's got a bit of camo on his back as well. Sniper. That's I was hoping to get away with doing these all uniform grey and just washing them and doing the lapels. I think quite a lot of them will get away with it. This guy's going to be a bit funky though, isn't it? The RPG. Oh, we'll see what it looks like. Okay, and you get some bases and 3 order dice. So in the previous video I talked about order dice. These are the things you buy in a pack of 12, or is it 12? I think it is 12. Maybe it's 12 for 16 quid, so maybe they're more than a quid each. Should go in on these. Get more flamethrowers for that engineer platoon. Yeah, so it's not going to be a long video, this one, because we're just talking about this particular support pack. So I got my basic team. You probably need a sniper in most games, especially if they're pickup games, because they do a lot of work. They can pick off. I mean, I think it's a 3+ to hit, and then it's normally like a 3+ to wound because you've got bonuses, unless you're against veterans, and it's 4+ to wound, and you can pick off. Like unit leaders, which is really annoying. Not when you're fighting Germans, because they just don't worry about it, but when you're fighting other armies, getting rid of the officer is a real pain in the arse. So it makes. I'm not talking about the overall platoon officer. Obviously, kill him. That's brilliant. But if just in your units, each unit has a unit leader, and that guy, if you get rid of him, gives them -1 to command, which is really irritating. It's like if you're playing War Master, it's like yeah, losing a stand because you've got -1 to command permanently now, or having a blunder that gives you -1 to command. So I would recommend, after you've bought your big box for 8 quid, spend another tenner and get one of these teams. I'm not sure the more modern ones come with dice, but this one certainly does. So, and that's what we're going to have here. They do look. I said I'd talk about why they've got camo. So early in war, until the mid-war, let's say, the Germans didn't have to worry about camouflage because they were on the offensive and they were outgunning and outnumbering everything they were fighting. So they just wore grey, and they didn't care. They weren't hiding. And then late war, obviously, now they're on the defense. So this is why you start having all this random camouflage. A, because they're running out of supplies, so they're having to scavenge for whatever they can get hold of, and just use what's available. But B, they're kind of trying to hide and trying to. So wearing grey isn't. It was never great. Obviously, it was camouflage grey, because if you're fighting in the desert or you're fighting in the snow, or you're fighting on a field, the grey doesn't really blend in with anything. But they didn't care. But late war, they did care. So that is, it's historically, I must have a bit of an autistic brain, because I don't like the fact that the uniforms don't match. I find that quite troubling. So that's why I was hoping to go with grey. But if we are going to do the camo, the fact that all the camo's different, that's even more troubling. I mean, I probably should have picked a different army, but I'm probably just going to have to bang them all grey and hope for the best, and just worry about this built-in camo. Just whatever. It's just camo grey. Anyway, so get yourself a Waffen-SS team, and then we'll go on to the next video.